Greetings, travelers, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, presented by Draco Breach. Last time, we continued on part 3 of the 4-part miniseries, Audio Issues. This time, I just showed you where I got a Korok Seed. Now I'm approaching these Gorons, who are very obviously, going to show us something. Pump it up, brother. Oh, it's the 4th Goron blood brother, the one who somehow beat our famous gut check challenge. This is our ancestral training ground, little man. We're smack in the middle of a contest of endurance. Feel the burn, brother. We're training to become even manlier Goron men, brother. Right now, we're competing to see who can beat the heat. So sweaty, brother. Of course, since you beat Gut Check Challenge, you'll want to try this too. We're Gorons, but we can't really stand this extreme heat either. That's why we came here to train. After this, we'll be able to handle the extra heat in Goron City, no problem. You guys have got to be embarrassed by that. Hey, I have an idea. Come join us. Yeah, come try the contest of endurance yourself, brother. Good answer. A guy like you has a burning passion in his belly. It's inspiring, brother. Now, the reason I'm able to read this, I'll explain in a moment. When you're ready, step onto this platform, then the contest of endurance will commence. Yeah, I read this right quick just to see what the challenge is exactly, and I interpreted wrong. Because I put on the wrong armor. If you leave the ring or pass out, it's all over. You lose. Got it? Okay, now prepare yourself for the contest of endurance. Go! Basically, you notice my heat meter there? It's hot, not flaming. Yeah, I made a goof. And then I start noticing that I'm taking damage, and I'm like, why am I taking damage? I literally didn't realize what the problem was. I should have been wearing either of my Garuda costumes. Either the Vo or the Vey one. Is that Grandpa? Oh my goodness. Piece of cake. I won anyway. I had plenty of hearts to go with that, but yeah. You're amazing. I never would have thought the 3 Goron blood brothers could lose to you, brother. In fact, I'm granting you the highest honor, the chance to participate in the contest of ultimate endurance. It's where our ancestors trained. It's considered the toughest test known to Goron kind. You see that ring behind me? The one surrounded in fire? Do you feel it in your gut? What a bad idea it is to go there. Your gut is dead on, brother. The special training area is even harder than the last ring. This contest won't just challenge you with heat, but also with fire. If you lose your focus, your body will catch fire. Make sure you're prepared. Something. It's said that passing this test will reveal a shrine or some such. If you think you're ready to climb into the ring, do that, and our special contest of ultimate endurance will begin. Why was I scrolling so fast there? Huh, is that heat? A real Goron man shouldn't have to rely on stuff like that. Take it off and then enter the ring. I actually decide to test that here. I'm like, are they really going to do that? So I read it. I understand it this time because they actually yelled at me here. Did I read that out loud? I can't remember. So I step into the ring and, is that heat? Yeah, and he says the same. Goron up and take the challenge. I added the Goron up part there. I've been watching too much of stuff. So I take it off and I'm like, you know what? I am going to get into the arena wearing nothing, and I am going to still cheese the competition. Yeah. I'm like, you know what? 6 minutes should be more than enough. You're standing up there, which can only mean one thing. You're ready to push yourself to your limits, brother. The rules of this contest of ultimate endurance are the same as ever. Leave the ring or faint and it's over. Okay, time for the world famous contest of ultimate endurance. Go! And I just, stand in the middle of the ring. Perfectly fine. Yeah, more heat, brother. No fear. And they're shaking. I pointed that out. My soul is on fire. Fire, brother. Fire brothers aren't in this game. Seize the heat of the... Oh, wow. I misread that. Seize the heat, brother. Burning soul. And that has got to be a Gundam reference. Hot like lava, brother. A real trial by fire, brother. Gonna get burned out. At this point, I was literally wondering when the competition was going to end. But it only took a minute. What a powerful display. What fire. That was something else, brother. And shrine. Or some such. Because. Whoa, that's a shrine or some such. I forgot he said that. It really just appeared. So the legend is true, brother. You won the contest of ultimate endurance, little man. You're amazing. Okay, small, interesting thing that I didn't know about Vegas there. Anyway, shrine opens up, and it is... I forgot the name. I'll get to it in a moment here, and then we can explain what happened. This is what happens when you're trying to get used to a new program. I apologize. You sets foot in the shrine. I am Jalu Na. In the name of the goddess Hylia, I offer this trial. Anyway, the reason I'm able to read the text when the Gorons were talking is because I discovered that I can maximize Vegas's preview window, making it a lot easier to read the smaller text. And yeah, so that happened. What happened with the pause in the audio where it just literally completely cuts out for a second, and I don't think I was cut off, but I don't know, is because I didn't know that exiting full screen would also stop recording audio. It's interesting. I'm getting used to a new program. Anyway, this shrine is rather interesting. I actually rather liked it. The thing is, right here, I'm trying to figure out if I can hit all the fans in this particular configuration, but I'm kind of getting the idea that I can't, and I know basically how to solve it. Here I'm trying to figure out how to get that treasure chest, which is simple in concept, a little more difficult because I discover you can't not discover. I tested that that metal crate and you can't climb it, so I had to find another way to do it. So I'm looking around to see if there's anything else to basically depress both switches at the same time. There isn't. I have a general idea of how to solve this puzzle. So here I am going to set everything up to solve it. Yeah, this is... I don't think this is how I solved it. We'll find out in a moment. And there goes my stasis. When do I go after that treasure chest? I thought I went after it before I solved the puzzle. Is this actually how I solve it? Because this is kind of slow. Yeah, see, right there, stasis broke, so that door is going to immediately go right back down. So I'm getting a general idea of how... How do I decide to solve this? There I just missed the angle trajectory to get the chest. I'm thinking about how to... Oh, Master Sword is back. And I just realized I'm not wearing anything. And I'm like, let's put some clothes on. I really like the look of this armor, so I'm probably going to be using it the most. Alright, that's why. I decide that maybe the angle is not quite right for the wind. There, it's too low. It's a little hard to adjust. Just a little, like a tad difficult to adjust. I think there it's too high, yep. Making lots of fine adjustments, and this is just some trial and error to show. So it needs to be just the right angle. And I think... No, I decided that's not a good angle. The problem is, like, as soon as you activate that apparatus, the gyro controls activate, and it kind of pushes it off center, so it's not in the same position that it was when you activate it. So you kind of have to guess where it was. Right, Golden Claymore, that's a Gerudo weapon. I decide, nah, I like the weapons that I have right now more. So now I have to get everything back into place, and I think I'm going to actually try... Why did it... apparently I can't remember what I'm doing sometimes. So I kind of adjust it into position. I decide, will this depress? And it's like, yes, it will. So now I can wait for the cutscene and stasis the switch and run. Run, Link, run like your life depends on it. And that is not the end of the shrine. There is one more thing to do, and it involves lighting things on fire. At least I think it involves that. I'm trying to figure out if there's anything else in this room, basically. And I don't think there is, so I continue on to the puzzle. Or I'm trying to figure out the exact mechanics of the puzzle. Regardless, the puzzle's here. And I had bomb arrows. Oh, right, there is something up there. Chest, get out of the way so it doesn't fall on me. Gerudo Spear, I decide, I don't want it. But I do want the treasure chest. Because it can weigh down the switch. Making this puzzle a little easier. I look at that one as like, stasis won't last very long. So I decided to try to angle it just right so it can never actually get a single torch. We'll see the problem with that in a moment. Actually, yeah. No, I like... Oh, wait. I didn't put out that torch. Cool. Lighting them takes a second. And I somehow don't notice that... No, wait. Or do I? And I'm going to... No, I did notice it. Okay. But it doesn't do anything. And I'm like, what? What? Somehow, I missed the torch. I don't know how. And I decided to try to stasis it again, but then I'll be honest, I don't know why. I don't know exactly why the door is not opening here. Because all the torches are lit. And I'm running around like, what's going on here? I meant to magnesis that. So I move it off. Try to figure out what's going on, because still nothing is happening. All the torches are lit. The only thing I can think of at this point is maybe there's something to do with this thing up here. I pull it, and no, that doesn't seem to do... And then, what? I don't know how that happened. Because all the torches, nothing changed. All the torches are still lit. So I honestly don't know what the solution to this particular shrine is. I honestly don't. But that's another shrine down. I liked the that the Gut Check brothers came back. It was a little unusual how they came back, but hey, I'll take it. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. So with that out of the way, this will be Draco Breach reporting out. God bless and safe travels.